Every year, people who are interested in architecture and landscape architecture and city planning history from around the world gather for the meeting of the Society of Architectural Historians. You get to visit a city and explore its architecture. Part of the inducement of coming is not just to see old friends, but to see new places.
He had several editions over the course of his lifetime as his...
I think the opportunity to come to Detroit was remarkable for us because it is a city with a really rich history, but it's also a city that's been in the press a lot lately for what is happening right now.
This is an organization that plays a critical mediating role. We bring together people in the general public, scholars, independent scholars, people who are themselves architects, to talk about the history of architecture in order to think in new ways about decisions that will be made in the present day about architecture around the world.
The Journal of the Society of Architectural Historians is the publication of record for the discipline of the history of architecture, urbanism, and the built environment.
And so having multimedia content along with those scholarly articles is just another way of sort of ramping up the level of the content that's there.
Together with Sahara and the digitization of the buildings of the United States and the expansion of that into Archipedia, SIH is leading the world in developing integrated systems of scholarly communication that make the most of the new capacities of international electronic communication.
I think by developing new models of content contribution within the Archipedia, we can in fact capture the excellent scholarship that a younger generation is doing using the building histories as a way, in fact, of contributing new scholarship.
I first joined SAH before I started my graduate studies. I knew that it would be a great opportunity to start to see how the field operates in a way and how other scholars interact with each other. I applied for the SAH Fellowship to visit India to actually see the buildings. Studying them through photographs is one thing, but actually visiting them I knew would change the way that I perceive the spaces.
I went from feeling like an outsider where people already knew each other, people on the SAH tours go on SAH tours year to year to year, to being in the fold quickly.
You know, you sort of become part of a community when you come to the meetings and get to know folks from across the country and also international students. I've had many opportunities to discuss my own work or discuss someone else's work and learn something that I can take away.
It's in the SAH that the conversations take place, the connections take place.
I think the organization has transformed itself and has become much broader, much more inclusive.
I feel confident that SCH is going to keep innovating and keep on the cutting edge.
There's a kind of shared interest and shared purpose that makes it really magical.